What's poppin', It's Pop Eagles back in this, and welcome back to, I guess, another Stormbound video. This doesn't really count. Anyways, so yesterday, Paladin posted this thing in their Reddit, their subreddit. So here's what they said, okay? I hope you guys are all doing well. After several weeks of working behind the scenes, I can finally share with you good news that we found a path forward for Stormbound. So basically, they go on to explain how Stormbound was just a little idea that they eventually produced, and then they had some problems with balancing and things like that, and I know we're all aware of that in the community, obviously. So here they say, due to mixed results and other circumstances, as a studio, they had to scale down. And as you guys know, this had a lot of effects like moving Arano off the team, and also I'm pretty sure MKM got removed by this as well. So yeah, there's no developers for the game right now, and obviously that caused a lot of problems. However, what they're saying is that they made an agreement with a very new game studio called Shipyard. Yeah, they say they're a startup that has financial muscle and capacity to develop to new heights. So what this basically means, they're a really new game company who wants some games, and so they bought this off of Paladin. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, which is fine. I mean, that's basically how business works. But, they go on to say, we believe Stormbound has a bright future ahead. Now, this is just the first bit. This was yesterday. Now, here's the actual Q&A. It was a little early for me. Well, not really. It was like 10 o'clock, but I was just lazy and didn't get up. Also, I didn't notice it was happening, so I didn't really get to post my own question here for them to answer. I mean, I posted one, but it's not going to get answered. Anyways, so basically, here's the deal. This is where the Q&A is, and I'll just read through some of the most interesting questions that I found down here in this line. So first of all, they're going on. This first person asked about the lore. I'm sure lots of people have been interested in the lore, but it's kind of it's outside of my area of expertise. I haven't really read any of these little, fan fictions, I guess, that people have written. So basically, Paladin just says they're going to let the community handle the lore. Yeah, this person's asking about, how will congregate accounts work, and also are they still going to be, is it still going to be okay to use your apps and things like that? So according to Paladin, they say you'll be able to keep your congregate account and use it for logging in and saving progress. That's pretty important. Let's see. Ironclad Union. This person's asking an interesting question, actually. They're asking about, like cosmetic additions. Paladin says they don't have anything in mind yet, but it's a good idea. So we might be seeing those. You might be seeing some emotes and unit color changes. That's pretty cool. Now here we go. FrostCon's going on flexing about how he's a master player. So he's asking for an increase in maximum number of decks. I actually agree with that. We need more decks. That's just kind of factual. I mean, I have way too many meme decks and way too little slots. I mean, he's probably going to use them to make 70 different meta decks, but whatever. This person, I'm not excited for what happened here. I was looking at this earlier. So basically, they put up a bunch of suggestions, right? Some of them are okay. Like, I don't know, hiring someone to focus on community engagement. That's a good idea, because I feel like a big problem in the Stormbound community is that we feel as though we're not listened to at all. I especially take a stance behind that. I remember dragons used to be such a large problem, and they didn't really fix them. They just replaced them with elders. So, that wasn't a great fix. Winter's Pact has been busted for the longest time, since basically the last update, which was, I don't know how many months ago. Things like that. Obviously they didn't really have a team to develop, but still, as the community, I feel that the community felt that we weren't really listened to. So that would be something really interesting. However, the things I'm more worried about in this list are the point of subscription or pay to unlock monetization. So basically, they're advocating for making Stormbound more pay to win than it already is. And that's not a good idea. But what you would hope to see is that Paladin would be like, no, we're not going to do that, because that's kind of rude and money grabbing. But you know what they said? My personal favorite is number 8, max mode, and subscriptions might be interesting. So max mode, good idea. I put that in my own thing. However, subscriptions and more pay to win, not good. I don't want that. I don't want to pay more. I'm a free to play since the beginning, and I am now still, and I do not want to add more things you gotta pay for. That's something that I think we should fight against in the community, because not all of us have money to spend on mobile games, and I'd rather have the game stay competitive within the free to play realm. Oh, I just thought this was funny, actually. These two people are arguing over how winter is broken and how storm is broken. So this person, actually, I agree with them way more than this person. Okay, so look, basically, this person goes on to just say how winter's pretty busted, but they don't mention rock workers. That's the one reason I don't like it. Rock workers. Just remove them from the game. It was so much better when they weren't in the game. But, you know, I actually have a whole video on that. I'll actually put that in a card up in the top right corner. Anyways, so, you know, you can read this. They basically explain how they have a ton of, like, perks that they can do. They, you know, they can heal, they can give strength everywhere, they can freeze. That's pretty, you know, that's pretty rad. And this person basically just says, Queen of Hearts is kind of OP at level 4. Yeah. Sure. Good job. Yep, that makes sense. Where is it? Oh, yes. So it's on the same thread. Any balancing plans for the future? Happy Cake Day. Thanks, Paladin. At least Sheepyard said, yes, we'll look into this. What's your opinion? And then they, you know, leave their opinion. But, yeah. Any plans? Happy birthday! Alright, well, it looks like Sheepyard is actually, you know, paying some attention, so I appreciate that. By the way, plug at Sheepyard. If you want to sponsor me, I will always open. Yeah! Okay, whatever. We're done with that. Anyway, so that's basically what I got for this video. I wanted to show you guys what's going on in the community in case you missed this announcement. But yeah, it looks like we're actually going to be getting some updates for Stormbound soon. That is, if this whole deal goes through properly and Sheepyard decides to put a bunch of attention into it. Looks like they are, though. It looks like they're gonna, which is pretty exciting. And I hope that the game will be able to grow, because then my channel should just explode. Or, I mean, you know, I just care about the game. I'm not worried about my channel at all. No, seriously, though, I have a treasure trove of, like, history of Stormbound. Started making videos from the very beginning. Oh well. But it looks like we should be getting updates soon, and that's pretty cool. The game has a future now, and I'm excited for that. I know a lot of people are as well. Anyways, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. It'd be cool if you leave a comment, and it'd be super if you'd subscribe. See you guys next time.